I was just reading an article that said that a ton of toxic chemicals and PFAS were dumped into Maryland's watershed in 2020. I was dumbfounded almost. What what else could they do possibly?
Treat it like nuclear waste and vitrify it. If you vitrify it, there's a lower chance of it seeping out the glass. You could bury it properly, you might be able to recycle it.
Also, I think glass, you could seal that up better than you
Yes.
can these barrels of liquid.
Yes, or
Yeah.
just dumping into the watershed. Vitrification safer.
Mm. What's this acetatic or what is it called? Bora
And
acid?
I believe it's called borosilicate, which
Hmm.
is just glass. That's the chemical compound for glass.
Hmm. Interesting. Why aren't they doing that in the state of Maryland? Now, state of Maryland is sanctuary state. So now for
Now,
immigrants,
here's the thing: the people who create these chemicals that dump them into the waterways, these are not nuclear power. These are not nuclear companies, so they don't know how to deal with their own waste. They're not thinking on the terms of, oh, this is radioactive. It's just dirt to them, so they just throw it in the water.
mhm,
Now, if there was somebody with a nuclear power, energy background, waste background, they probably could just tell them vitrify certain areas, vitrify, and then just bury, look for certain ways to recycle, clean it, stuff
mhm,
like that.
mhm. I think if you bury something solid instead of liquid,
Yes.
like they've done that in Atlanta in Atlantic
Uh
Station.
huh.
They bury liquid, right?
Barrels,
Barrels of
yes.
liquid.
Yeah.
Yes, and they did that in what was it, Great Falls?
Oh, you talking about what was that movie called?
Yeah. Well, they did it up there somewhere near Great Falls,
Niagara. What's it called?
Niagara Falls or
Love
something.
Canal.
Yes,
Love Canal.
liquid. So if they can make it solid,
Mm-hmm.
seal it up, it's much better.
Yes.
But they don't. Do they want to do that? Why are they dumping this in the sanctuary state?
Well, it's cheaper probably, and they just don't have the knowledge. The people that they hire now,
But they know what they're doing when they're dumping it in a sanctuary state. Maryland's
there's a lot
full
of
of new
places.
immigrants.
That's true, but there are places that are not necessarily sanctuary that do have weird dumping.
This is like very recent, 2020.
You know, they probably don't care about the lives that they have there. It's cheap there. They're not going to dump that in a place that's got like majority Americans.
Well, you mean wealthier areas.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so interesting. But yeah, make it solid, seal it, bury it.